In the DJ, back again today because I've been asked the past couple of days on who I've been using to defeat the new Golden Wolflord boss that's in version 2.3. I've been helping out like a lot of players on the unofficial Genshin Impact Discord group, and they've been noticing how I'm just like wiping the floor with this new boss, and they just keep asking me like, why are you using these particular characters? And figured I'd go ahead and chime in and stream a bit about it since I'm also building up said characters as well for this. So yeah, people, yeah, I've just been sort of like been wanting to pick my brain. I figured I'd contribute something back and see if any of this might help you guys out there. So as far as solo play goes, this is the party that I've been using for the Golden Wolflord boss, and particularly the first two here, Ningguang and Kokomi. So the new boss, as I've said before, on my first encounter and trying to figure out like how to defeat that damn boss was I was sort of I was right in deducing that that new boss is definitely meant for Ito and Goro once their banner hits. And I mean, there's even no reason to really battle that boss because I think the materials that it drops is to advance those characters once that banner comes out. So people have of course been battling this boss in preparation to get the pull for those characters. I am not. I've just been simply battling the boss just for the purpose of experience. However, I am interested in Ito and Goro, more Goro than Ito actually, to tell you the truth, because of Goro's ability, from what I understand, to enhance Geo characters while in the party, and that does interest me. So whether or not I'll pull on that banner, I guess more the question is how heavily I'll pull on that banner, but I digress. I use Ningguang and Kokomi because the Wolflord has that massive corrosive ability. There's more corrosion coming from that boss than there is normally from the regular, Rift Hounds and everything. So of course I have Kokomi to cast that her elemental skill, which does that area heal, which makes the parties go to work. Now this is coming from a low spender's point of view on who to use. I'll get the free to play characters. Free to play players here in just a second. But back to this. Ningguang I use because basically her attacks are just straight up Geo anyway, and so when the Wolflord throws up its shields, those shield generators, those 3 shield generators, every one of her normal attacks does Geo damage. So she's consistently dealing Geo damage that would break down each shield since they are weak to Geo attacks. So with those two combined, the first two is really what important. The last two here that I use here, that's just basically just to sort of help out really. Yoimiya, of course, does massive, fire attack damage, from a range, which the Wolflord kind of, the way he hovers about, I basically feel like I must resort to range attacks, which is also why I use Ningguang. And Zhongli is there to provide a shield, basically, and to add 2 Geo abilities thanks to Elemental Resonance, which if you have 2 Geo characters at least in a party, you have this Enduring Rock Elemental Resonance. Increases shield strength by 15%, which is cool, but right here it says, additionally, characters protected by a shield will have the following special characteristics. Damage dealt increased by 15%. Dealing damage to enemies will increase their Geo resistance by 20% for 15 seconds. Now look at this Elemental Resonance ability, and this further adds to my belief that this boss is definitely suited to go against Ito and Goro once that banner hits. You have both of them in the party. Add to this Elemental Resonance, and it's just I mean, you're going to be basically spanking that Golden Wolflord if you have both of them. But until that time, we make do with what we have, yeah? So, this is what I use. Now, for free-to-play players, free-to-play users that don't really pull on banners, too often or whatnot, the characters that I would recommend to go with.
We should look for him.
To use for the party in place of Ningguang and Kokomi, I would recommend Noelle and Barbara. Barbara for her effects
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Of basically offsetting the corrosive event with her elemental skill, that healing spell. And if you have her built up in constellations as much as I do, you take a look at that C6. When Barbara's in the party but not in the field and one of your own party member falls, it automatically revives that fallen character. I mean, bam. I mean, definitely use her. So, for free-to-play users, I recommend Barbara. If you're a low spender and you pull for Kokomi and have her, I would go ahead and use her instead of Barbara. But back to free-to-play. This is why I use Barbara. Reason why I would recommend Noelle is, well, of course, she's a other Geo user. And although she doesn't consistently do Geo damage with her normal attacks, of course, once she does get going, once you hit that elemental burst and does Geo damage, she will basically, in 1 to 2 hits, depending on how strong she is, will take out the shield generators that the Golden Wolflord will generate throughout the battle. So definitely beef up Noelle to use against a Golden Wolflord if you're a free-to-play user. So a demonstration here with Ningguang and Kokomi. Go ahead and fight this dude one time here before I go on to building them further. And so whenever I do say build up, by the way, that does mean, not just character levels. That, of course, use whatever weapons you have, use whatever artifact sets that you have. The artifact set that I have for Ningguang is the Archaic Petra. It took me some time to deduce which artifact set to use for her, but I decided on this one because of the 2-piece set bonus of gaining a 15% geo damage bonus, and the 4-piece set with the elemental shard bonus here. Obtaining an elemental shard created through a crystallized reaction, all party members gain a 35% damage bonus for that particular element. So, and then of course you build it up to as much 20 as you can. And then for the 5th piece, I have the 4-piece Archaic Petra set. The 5th piece I have focuses on a geo damage bonus to further punish that Golden Wolflord. So, and at maximum here, level 20, my geo damage bonus is an extra 46.6% geo damage. So yeah. For Kokomi, I've got a 2-piece Heart of Death, 2-piece Tenacity. The reason why is, of course, the 2-piece Heart of Death gives further hydro damage bonus, and her Tenacity gives, as you see, an HP's increase by 20%. And the reason why I have it this way is because everything that she does is based off of her max HP. So I have basically geared her set towards the more HP she has, the more damage that she dishes out. So by looking at her talents here, you'll see here the activating her elemental burst here. Kokomi's normal attack, charge attack, and Bakekuraji damage are increased based on her max HP. So that's why I have an HP build on her. So if you are free-to-play user, and you're going with Noelle and Barbara that I had mentioned earlier. For Noelle, you'll want the retracing bolide 4-piece modifier as well as a 2-piece, increasing the shield strength by 35%, and while protected by a shield, she gains an additional 40% normal and charge attack damage, which is awesome. So everything is defense based with her. I have the Bell Claymore simply because of the shield that it generates when she takes damage, but you can go with better Claymores out there. I do find this to be useful as far as staying in the battle longer. So I do recommend the Bell simply for like resiliency. Of course, you want everyone's talents up. I can build up Noelle's talents further, but once you go past like level 6, it gets pretty expensive to keep building up talents. But just build them up as much as you can, up to max. And by 2 of the constellations that Noelle has increases her talent maximum to 15, I believe. So it can get up there as far as dishing damage and taking damage. So same thing with Barbara when it comes to healing, I suppose. But Barbara, I have her build focus solely on healing and not dishing out any damage, which is okay. So Noelle can basically be the heavy hitter. Barbara can just make sure that you're staying in the fight. So again, let's do a demonstration with my Ningguang and Kokomi here.
Stabilize.
Rest and rebuild. Covenant of the Deep. Allow me.
Don't waste my time. Give up.
Hold the line.
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Now here he goes, throwing up the shield generators. Whoa, whoa.
Give up.
Allow me.
Order guide you. Gather.
Don't waste my time.
Fire hazard.
Stabilize.
Fuse is lit.
Golden Wolflord works himself into a frenzy, doesn't he?
Time for a light show.
Alright. So see, there you have it. And I'm not interested in the rewards. This is basically just a demonstration. So on how I go up against a Wolflord. But yeah, Yoimiya and Zhongli, as I said before, they're just there to help deal, additional damage. But, the most important thing is to offset the Wolflord's corrosion, which, as you saw, I used Kokomi for, with that area healing there. And Ningguang, of course, was taking down the generators, as you saw, in very quick order. So if you're using Noelle and Barbara instead, it might take just a tad longer depending on how tough your Noelle build is to take out the shield generators, but same strategy goes. You just have Barbara just keep casting her healing just whenever you can, and keep going at the generators with Noelle. Use, other two members in your party if you're doing a solo just to dish out some damage. So I'm going to continue building up Ningguang and Kokomi's talents, and to do so, I need more of the talent books. Yeah. So I'm going to head to this domain right now. To take care of that. And I usually like to join in, with, even though I can do domain solo, I like to take care of it just, a bit faster. And of course, you can potentially do so faster in co-op. So that's what I do. Oh, full party of 4 already. Let's do this. Someone to heal? Kinda, sorta. Alright.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Why? Okay. I'm not joining this party. Why is somebody gonna bring somebody pyro into a pyro domain is beyond me. That's frustrating sometimes. Okay. Anybody gonna bring some healing? Anybody? No? It's gonna be me? Guess it'll be me.
Let's move out.
Throw in a bit of food for some extra damage. There we are.
Rest and rebuild.
This is order. Stabilize.
Allow me.
Solidify.
Don't blink. Let's move out.
See? A lot faster in multiplayer. When you're also bringing in the right people.
Rest and rebuild. Yeah. Hey. Nowhere to
I
go.
will have order. Solidify.
Hold the line. Don't blink. Billowing surge.
Oh, someone left. Which means we can't restart the domain once someone leaves.
Reduced to just standing around.
Osmanthus
How
wine
absurd.
tastes the same as I remember.
Solidify. I will have order. Stabilize.
Sword comes shadow.
Order guide you. Gather.
I'll protect you. Back to the tape.
I will have order.
Don't blink. Incoming.
Can't run from that.
Go, Barbara, go! Let the show begin. Nowhere to
Order
hide.
guide you.
Don't blink.
This is order.
Speed of light.
Order guide you.
Cut to the chase.
You can't run from dead.
I'll protect us.
Solidify.
Nowhere to hide.
I will have order.
Don't blink. Cut
This
to the
is
chase.
order. I will have order.
Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
You can't run from dead.
Thank you. All right, so now let's go see if we can build up at least one talent level with all that work. Oh yeah, I think I have some forging materials as well to pick up. Alright, so Four more of those. Okay. I am brain melting. I already forgot. Okay. Terrible. Terrible. Prosperity. Okay. Reason why I craft one at a time is because of Xingqiu's ability to generate a bit more. It's a small percentage, but as you can see, it happens. Like there, for example. Every little bit helps. Wow, he's really been making extra here. I like it. Ah, well. I was able to make 2 or 3 extra books because of all that. That's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay. Oof. I need more. Which we can go after a leyline cloud and take care of that problem. I'm saving up, not really using my my fragile resin or my transient resin until I really need it, and I'm wanting to use those whenever I beef up a couple of 5-star weapons. I'm sorry, 1 5-star, 1 4-star weapon that I'm replacing
Damned will sooner die again
two of
than lay a hand on me.
my characters with. Saving that for tomorrow, because I think that's the day where I can grab the materials for those. But anyway, just explaining why. Alright. And I prefer to go after my ley lines in Inazuma. My ley line clouds in Inazuma because they tend to drop, I mean not always, but tend to drop can drop Inazuma only materials. And I might, you know, since lately, you know, all new characters have been coming from Inazuma. I figure you just never know. Especially if I end up getting Goro, so. Which, I hope I'm saying his name right, but. The 4-star, basically, Geo Archer. Yeah, dude. Anyway. Let's see here. Let's go with my main fighting party. Building friendship with. Okay.
It's my lucky day!
This'll pack a punch.
The wind knows me. How's this?
This is a new one.
Finally, What's one more
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
cheap tricks?
One with nature.
Allow me.
Ever seen one of these?
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Ooh, both of them at once, so that the other could not regenerate his hit points. That's good. Monies. Oh. The normal beasties that spawn in that area, they regenerate real fast when that ley line style goes away. Let's get out of here.
Time to go.
Actually, I don't need to use the alchemy bench. I forgot. Yeah. That's what I was wanting to do. Cool. Alright, so then Guan gets even more beefy. And considering my resin count, that is really all I can, that's all the building that I can do for right now. So, yeah. I think. Let me check Akomi real fast. Oh. One book shot. Oh, plus I needed more, yeah, some more monies anyway. So, that's okay. Perhaps if I join back on, log back in later on this evening before reset, then I'll have enough resin built back up to take care of this. Build up one more talent level for Kakomi as well. So, yeah. So I hope this video has helped you guys out some in what to do with the new Golden Wolflord boss in Genshin 2.3. So if this video has helped you out any, and you want to follow me for any more gameplay videos, which I'm on Genshin quite often. I log in daily, stream at least every other day. So yeah, give me a follow if you're watching this on Twitch, or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And I'll see you in the next game session. You guys take it easy.